أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. الذي جعل لكم الأرض فراشا والسماء بناء وأنزل من السماء ماء فأخرج به من الثمرات رزقا لكم فلا تجعلوا لله أندادا وأنتم تعلمون. O mankind, worship your Rabb, who created you and those before you, that you may become righteous. He who made for you the earth a bed, and the sky a ceiling, and sent down from the sky rain, and brought forth thereby fruits as provision for you. So do not attribute to Allah equals while you know. Ya ayyuhan nas. In the earlier ayat, three groups of people were described. In this ayah, we see a great transition. Ya ayyuhan nas. It's a direct speech to all mankind. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has the right, the authority to call upon the whole mankind, as He alone is the cause of whatever exists. What is the call? U'budu rabbakum. Worship your Rabb. At first, if we think about our own selves, who are we? Some of us might be mothers, which is a relationship to children, or sisters, which is a relationship to brothers, wives related to husbands, daughters relationship to the parents, doctor related with a degree, engineer related with another degree, a businessman or woman related to a profession. However we define ourselves, we are linking ourselves towards some kind of relation with that definition. But when we say we are humans, mankind, then it defines our link, our relation to our Rabb, which is the relationship of abadiyat, the slavery to our master, our Rabb. We are being human only when we are being abd to our Rabb. Otherwise, we are displacing ourselves from our status of humanity, causing ourselves disgrace of greatest form. In Surah Al-Fatiha, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala introduces Himself to us with Him being Rabbul Alameen. Here in Surah Al-Baqarah, the first introduction of Rabb Ta'ala we get from Him is that He is my Rabb, Rabbukum, your Rabb. We learnt earlier that Rabb means the creator, the sustainer, the owner, the bestower, the master, the one who we have to obey. So it's a call that we behave like humans, that we develop the right relationship towards our Rabb, which is that Allah is my Rabb and I am His Abd. While ibadah is to do whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to do and stay away from whatever He forbids us from. So it's complete obedience, complete surrender, complete submission, but out of great love, respect, and humility. To produce this quality of abadiyat in ourselves, we need to know our Rabb more, so that our heart is filled with His greatness and not with our own false highness. Hence, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that who is your Rabb? الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم, who created you and those before you. The first thing which is being mentioned is that He created us. This fact is so evident that people of almost all ideologies accept it, either one way or the other way, as no one can claim that anyone, any human, any angel, any idol, any being which is itself a creation, can be the creator of everything, can be the creator of me and you. Even the pagans of the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam clearly accepted Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be the creator of everything. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in addition that He is the creator of those who were before you. Why this mention especially? To make it clear that the earlier ones are not our creators, they were themselves created. Then also, lives of the earlier ones are an example for us that they came and went. The same way we are here and then we will be gone. No one is here forever. We are not here with our own power. This is mercy of Allah that He gave us life. So we should live the life developing the right relationship towards the one who gave us this life. Only this way we will be saved. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. The word tattaqun means that one takes precaution, one takes the means to protect himself. Hence, it is our own duty that we save ourselves. We have been provided the means within ourselves, and we have to use them to save ourselves. But to be saved from what? Like we discussed earlier, that to be on the right status of being human, we have to develop the right relationship to the one who gave us this status, our Rabb, that we love him the most, as no one is ours more than him, that we respect him the most, as all honor belongs to him. We humble ourselves for him, the true humility, as we exist due to him. We submit ourselves towards him, as he is our Rabb, he is perfect. We obey him the complete obedience. It means that we are trusting him alone. But if we love others more than him, trust others more than him, and obey others more than him, then we are harming no other but ourselves, as all others are weak, dependent, needy, and imperfect. How can we rely upon other than Allah when everyone else themselves are in need of their Rabb, Rabbul Alameen? We learn in Suratul Ankabut the example of those who take allies other than Allah is like that of the spider who takes a home, and indeed the weakest of homes is the home of the spider, if they only knew. Therefore, to be saved from falling off from the status of being human, to be saved from failure, devastation, destruction, disgrace in this life and the hereafter, we need to know our true selves. We need to live sincerely our true selves. That is, we worship our Rabb alone, the true worship. الذي جعل لكم الأرض فراشا. He who made for you the earth a bed. After drawing our attention towards the creation of our own selves, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions the provision He has provided us so that we live our lives. Firasha, farsh, something which is spreaded like a sheet is spreaded. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made this earth the form that it is serving us. We can walk on it, we stand on it, we build on it, we dig it, we make it the way it suits us. We learn in Surah Zariyat, وَالْأَرْضَ فَرَشْنَاهَا فَنِعْمَ الْمَاهِدُونَ. And the earth we spread out, and excellent is the preparer. Our earth, it's not too hard that we can't do much about it, not too soft that it don't hold anything. It's enough for us all, while we are living and when we die. أَلَمْ نَجْعَلِ الْأَرْضَ كِفَاتًا أَحْيَاءً وَأَمْوَاتًا. Did we not make the earth a receptacle for the living and the dead? If we just give a little thought, how much and how many ways we have used our earth that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us. وَاللَّهُ جَعَلَ لَكُمُ الْأَرْضَ بِسَاطًا لِتَسْلُكُوا مِنْهَا سُبُلًا فِجَاجًا. Allah has made the earth a wide expanse for you so that you may tread its spacious paths. وَالْأَرْضَ مَدَدْنَاهَا وَأَلْقَيْنَا فِيهَا رَوَاسِيَ وَأَنبَتْنَا فِيهَا مِنْ كُلِّ زَوْجٍ بَهِيجٍ. And the earth we spread it out, and cast therein firmly set mountains, and made grow therein something of every beautiful kind. Our earth is a source of comfort, settlement, satisfaction, beauty, food, rest, resources, pleasure, and much more for us. Our Rabb created it, He gave it to us. Then we should use it and enjoy it the way He wants us to. وَالسَّمَاءَ بِنَاءً, and the sky, our ceiling. The sky above us just like a ceiling on top, a ceiling which never falls on us, a ceiling which protects us from all the dangers around. In our life, how many times did we fear that an asteroid or a huge massive rock will hit the earth from out there in space? We do not fear it at all. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided us a strong ceiling. وجعلنا السماء سقفا محفوظا وهم عن آياتها معرضون. And we made the sky a secure canopy, and yet they turn away from these signs. The sky like a canopy, that it keeps all the harmful waves away from us, that can finish us in fractions of second. And also it keeps our atmosphere preserved, that the temperature, the proportion of the gases around us is not disturbed. So what's inside the canopy stays as it should be. Then it's not just protecting us, it's the source of all the energy we need to have the production of our all foods. It's an amazing creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala which has amazed the mankind throughout the history. It covers us all around, no gaps in between. It is Rahmah of Allah that He made such huge, big creation of His, serving us beautifully for ages. وأنزل من السماء ماء فأخرج به من الثمرات رزقا لكم, and sent down from the sky rain, and brought forth thereby fruits as provision for you. The word as-sama, seen mim wow, means everything which is high above. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala caused the clouds to gather above us so that we have rain showered upon us. All nice, neat, fresh water, kind of sprayed everywhere. Rain is a huge blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This water we are unable to produce artificially even in littlest amounts, as the reaction demands lots of energy, and even the little amount of it to be produced, the reaction usually it ends up in an explosion. While Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provides us with water in such large amounts, then He did not just give it to us that we take care of it now. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala causes water vapors to rise up and gather as fresh resource of water. Then He makes them fall down again. Hence water is being recycled, refreshed for us every moment, naturally, without any effort of ours. Subhanallah. This cooperation of earth and skies, the clouds and rains, results in the production of various kinds of produce, the fruit we enjoy, the crops we yield, the pastures we have, the food we and our animals consume. Who else can arrange all this for us if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes it back? فلينظر الإنسان إلى طعامه أنا صببنا الماء صبا ثم شققنا الأرض شقا فأنبتنا فيها حبا وعنبا وقضبا وزيتونا ونخلا وحدائق غلبا وفاكهة وأبا متاعا لكم ولأنعامكم. So let man just consider his food. We poured water, pouring it in great abundance, and we cleaved the earth, cleaving it asunder, then caused the grain to grow out of it, together with grapes and vegetables, and olives and palms, and dense orchards, and fruits and pastures. All this as a provision for you and your cattle. After knowing all this, is it difficult for us that we come to know that there is no equal to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? There is no one who can do this for us. No one can provide us this way. No one we can rely upon, as only He has all the might. the power. Only He is all able. Yet, why many of us behave this way, which our Rabb brings our attention towards, saying, فَلَا تَجْعَلُوا لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا وَأَنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. So do not attribute to Allah equals, while you know that there is nothing similar to Him. Andad, noon dal dal, and equal. Anything that raises its voice against someone will be considered as nid. In simple words, he says, do not try to challenge him. Do not try to bring anyone on his status. Do not think that he, subhanahu wa ta'ala, is like any of his creation. How can the creator be like the creation he himself created? Or how can be the creation like the creator when they have been created? Ibn Abbas reported, a man said to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what Allah wills and you will. The Prophet said, do you make me equal to Allah? Rather, what Allah wills alone. Our relation towards our Rabb is based on love and fear, fear of His displeasure, as we should be loving, respecting Him, and caring for His pleasure the most. ومن الناس من يتخذ من دون الله أندادا يحبونهم كحب الله والذين آمنوا أشد حبا لله. And yet among the people are those who take others than Allah as equals to Him. They love them as they should love Allah, but those who believe are stronger in love for Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that do not set equals to Allah while you know that there is no equal to Allah. There is no one, absolutely no one like Him. There is no one who is ours more than Him. He is our Rabb and we belong to Him. What do you think? Can anyone who even thinks over a little bit can have any doubt that no one else other than our Rabb can provide us this way? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala surely rightly mentions this fact that we know there is no equal to Him. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك